Welcome back to the Papahood Podcast. Well, the past, the present, and the future walked into a bar. It was tense. We're talking about something most fathers or most parents never had to navigate in their life, especially in their teenage years. What we're talking about is what challenges a teenager faces today. And, in terms of their identity, in terms of their self-worth or self-esteem. Every kid goes through that today. And one of the major contributors for that to happen is social media. Now, I'm not saying social media is bad, no. But when we are overexposed to it, it has a detrimental effect on the child. Now, the teenagers' parents never had to go through the kind of scrutiny that kids go through today. So it's extremely important that the parents understand how to navigate and help their teenagers go through it. I have 3 teenagers at home. 3? Yeah, 3. And it's not easy because each of them are individuals who have their own, self-worth, the way they see themselves. But the challenge is when the parent who's never been exposed to that kind of social pressure. We had our own social pressures. We had our own peer pressures. But that was in our societies, in our schools, in our colleges. That's it. But today, you are being scrutinized by the entire world. You know what I mean, especially if you have any small presence on social media. Even if you have a Facebook account, people are scrutinizing you. And you are, in some ways, measuring up or trying to measure up to those manicured lives that people put up on social media, isn't it? I mean, it is manicured. We all know that. So their own self-worth is sometimes questioned. And they have to go on that journey of self-discovery. So one of the things that parents can do is to help them understand their own authenticity, who they are and what do they stand for and how do they communicate that to the world. Not to be pressurized by being somebody else or trying to be someone else or mimic someone else, right? So a teenager's self-perceptions are greatly influenced by their friends. How do their friends and their peers see them? How do their immediate circles see them? And then it extends into that social life, right? So gaining teens, one of the things that I like to do with my kids, especially whenever I feel that, they're going through a little rough time, I like to just sit them down and have a chat. Or just keep things real with them. Tell them this is the problem. Or that's fine if it happens. It's all right. How you respond to it is very critical, right? So with 3 teenagers at home, it's not easy. But it can be done if a parent is willing to listen to their children. I try as much as I can, but trust me, even I fail sometimes. But the truth of the matter is, are you trying to help them navigate that space? A very tricky time of their lives because remember, they're building themselves. And I think parents must find the time to sit down, empathize with what they're going through, and just talk about it, keeping it real as possible, right? So, there's teenagers go through this exasperating feelings of inadequacy sometimes, or insecurity. What's going to happen? Am I going to fail? How is it going to work out for me? And that sense of worry sometimes can get to them. Not sometimes. It can get to any of us. Let's be honest about that. It can get to any of us at any point in time. So that sense of inadequacy or insecurity, by being judged, knowing that they're being judged in every small thing that they do. Parents, wherever you are, whatever you're doing, no matter how old your kids are, get to spend time with them. get to understand them a little more better, because they are going through a hard time. It's not easy, right? And there are a lot of pressures that families put on kids, society puts on kids, that we need to be extremely mindful of. Well, it's not doom and gloom all the way, but remember, parents, you got this. It's not rocket science. If we've made it so far in life, bringing forth children, I think we'll be all right. But we just need to be mindful of the traps that they could fall into, right? Wherever you are, stay safe, follow, subscribe, love, laugh, and share it all. Thank you so much.